After that 4-0 loss to Spain, Andrei Shevchenko of the Ukraine says that his team has no margin for error. He says his team will play each of their games as if it were their last. You can hear that from just about any athlete as part of the common vernacular, but for Shevchenko, living each moment to its fullest is not that difficult when he has an uncommon grasp on just how close one can be to his very last moment. Here's Brent Musburger.
At home on the majestic Lake Como in northern Italy, Andrei Shevchenko has found peace. This beautiful place along the Italy-Switzerland border is far from Shevchenko's birthplace, far from his childhood friends, far from his countrymen, and far, far from the devastation he witnessed as a young boy.
Good evening. There has been a nuclear accident in the Soviet Union, and the Soviets have admitted that it happened.
Andrei was 9 when the nuclear reactor at Chernobyl exploded. A vast radius around the stricken facility, including Andrei's hometown less than 100 miles away, became one of the most toxic places on Earth. He was evacuated from the area, leaving behind the only life he ever knew in the innocence of his youth. The unspeakable tragedy now gives Andrei's life context. It has taught him a very important lesson, that every day spent with friends and family is to be cherished.
A child is something you love more than anything, where you're willing to give more of yourself. Something that changes your mood when he smiles. It changes you. We moved here only to be comfortable, to have our privacy, to live a bit outside the mess. It's a beautiful place. There's a beautiful lake. Here you're free, and of course it's also better for Jordan to grow up.
Andrei occasionally moonlights as a model for his friend Giorgio Armani. The fashion scene is what led him to his wife. He spotted Kristen, an American model, while working in Milan. Although they were two foreigners far from home, not much was lost in translation.
I felt like I had known him for a long time, and everything just came very naturally, and nothing was forced. So it was funny because the language we spoke in was Italian, and my first language being English and his being Russian, and neither of us speaking Italian very well. Andrei's a great dad. He is one of the most sensitive, gentle people that I've ever met.
Even as a boy, I was part of a really strong family. Then I had the good fortune to find a woman I fell in love with, and with whom I've been able to create a family, and I feel I'm very fortunate.
Creare la nostra famiglia. Mi sento molto fortunato in questa cosa qua.